Gentlemen, how we doing on this Tuesday afternoon? All right, let's get rolling here. Mr. Campbell, obviously a tough week with ARSB as well as your RBs out, but it still feels like a lackluster performance from your group this week. Well, what type of sentiments did you share with the guys in the locker room after your matchup? All right, first of all, let's just kind of quickly go through everyone who I was without. Kirk Cousins injured recently, top 5 quarterback in time of the injury, as well as Waller, top 8 tight end, time of his injury. We're without Desmond Ridder, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, Marvin Mims, Devontae Parker. So that right there really puts it into perspective. Guys like Etienne, Javonte, ARSB, Cousins, Waller, guys I'm starting every week, guys that are putting up double-digit points every week. Tough to win with a fully healthy roster outside of those guys, let alone having another 7, 8 guys on bye. Was the score I put up lackluster? Yes. Did I expect a whole lot more than I got? Not really. There's a lot of end of bench guys, waiver wire running back. I'll kind of just jump in here and answer Jared's question since it kind of relates to that. What thought went into your starting running backs rather than making a small move for a running back projected like 5 or 6 points? Did making a trade for an RB3-4 cross your mind to help you on a heavy bye week? I considered adding a back. I sent out a few trades, but pretty depleted with picks with how many injuries I've already had, and was honestly planning on scoring about 50 points. So I was under the assumption there was going to be no way I was going to be even close to the next lowest score. In hindsight, adding a running back probably would have got me out of the presser, but is it really worth giving up another pick and maybe scoring another 5, 6 points this week? I don't think so, in my opinion. And then to kind of get back to the rest of Drew's question, it was most of these guys bye weeks, like we've mentioned. So I obviously let them go on vacation with how they've performed to start the season. We'll obviously get the team together when they get back, have a talk, see where we're at, go from there. Now I'll move into Griff's question. How does this loss feel? Are you concerned for the future? Again, kind of planned on this about halfway through the draft when I saw Javonte, Etienne, St. Brown were all going to be bye in the same week. Kind of figured we're going to throw week 9 and then be fully healthy or at least have everybody available to play all the other weeks. Am I concerned for the future? Again, with guys like Etienne, St. Brown, Javonte, Deshaun, those guys are going to put up a lot of points every week. It's going to come down to can they stay healthy. Obviously, I lost Cousins for the season for sure. So it's really going to come down to Watson to perform. Waller could come back. Doesn't sound like anytime soon. So we'll see where we're at when he gets back. But Logan Thomas, another guy that's been killing it. So I'm not too concerned. Obviously, I'd rather have Waller who wouldn't. But we're at where we're at. Are you nervous about our Week 13 matchup also from Griff? Honestly, haven't even looked out that far. Don't know if there's buys that week, but with how slammed I got with buys this week, if there is buys that week, I'm probably at least projected to be close, if not win. And what did you tell the locker room after today's performance? Kind of answered that with Drew. Most of these guys were on bye, so they were out of the facility. We'll all sit down in a day or two here and kind of assess where we're at. And then Justin, you're 6-3. Even though you're dealt a major loss this week, you're right in the playoff race. Will your QB room be able to survive the road to the playoffs? Deshaun, every game he's been healthy, fully played, he's been like top, I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but it's got to be like 7 or 8 QB every week. Just need him to stay healthy, not mess up that shoulder again, and at least one quarterback spot will be set. We'll see what we'll do with the Superflex, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. Deshaun, like a genie in a bottle, just rub him and magic happens. Just like a lot of us. Rub us and magic tends to happen. Guys, thanks for listening in, and let's have a lot better week this week.